Today we're going to look at the file structure in Linux and we're going to create some files. Show how easy it is. Don't be afraid. This is our file explorer here. You've seen one of these before. Well, I'm going to press my scroll lock key to bring out my terminal. It could be any key, but mine is scroll lock. Here's my terminal. Don't be afraid. It's just the terminal. I can type ls and look at that. It gives me a list of the same folders or directories we have here. Now, from Windows 95, we started calling them folders, but they're traditionally called directories. Well, I can change directory CD into work. Now, what just happened there? Well, I basically, it was like double-clicking work here like that. Look at that. Now, here you see nothing. I can type ls again for list, and there's nothing. Okay, so you see what's happening here, happening in terminal, same thing, right? Okay, well, we could right-click to create a folder. You've seen that before, create a folder, right-click. Okay. Well, I'm going to click create folder, and there's my folder name. I'll click create, and there it is, right there. Okay. Now, if I type ls in the terminal, it shows me new folder. Now, notice it's using these quotations. It's quote, the single quote marks. It could be anything else. Okay. Well, if I were to type new folder, the terminal would think that these are two different things. So we use quotes, and it could be double quotes, I suppose. We use quotes to show that this is all one thing. Well, I'm going to CD change into new folder, and look, here I am in new folder. And if I were to double click this, now I'm in new folder. Okay. Now, notice that this up here is starting to look a lot like this right here. That's called the path. It shows it very conveniently in Linux. But we have this home Jesse part here, because even in Windows, for example, you have your home and things. In Linux, it looks like this. Well, the terminal shortcuts that into a tilde. Whatever your home is this tilde. It's the key right under the escape key on your keyboard. Well, I'm going to go up a directory, cd space ... to go up a directory. That's the same in Windows also. So I'm going to go up, same thing, there I am. Well, I could delete this by pressing Shift Delete, so it skips going to the trash. All right, and now if I type ls, it's not there. Now, here in the File Explorer, I see nothing about new folder. I don't see a history. But here in the terminal, I have a history. There once was a folder called new folder. And that's one of the nice things about using the terminal. You see what once was. There's a history. Okay, well, I can also create, not only with right-click create folder, I can create a folder from the terminal. Those are called directories traditionally. So again, make directory, make dir, and I can call it new folder. Now, I don't want to deal with quotes or spaces, so I'm going to use a dash in my name because it's easier in the terminal. There we are. Look, there it is. Now, I could also create a new file or a document. Okay, so we'll create an MD file. So right there, some file.md. There it is, right there. And now if I type ls in the terminal, there it is, some file. Okay, well, I can also create a file using a fancy Linux command called touch. So I could create new file.md here in the terminal. Look, boom, there it is. You see it right away. If I type ls, there it is right there, new file. Okay. If I were to run the same command again using touch by pressing up, when you press up, you go back through your past commands in the terminal, kind of a nifty thing, and down through them. If I type touch and the file's already there, nothing happens. No problem. It's kind of a fancy little thing that you can do with the Linux terminal. So there it is. Well, we've created and moved around in directories here. Now let's delete some stuff. We delete by typing rm for remove, and then it's going to be, let's say, a new file.md. All right, watch, it's going to vanish, it's going to disappear. Okay, if I type ls, okay, look, it's not there anymore. It was there before. Okay, it's not there anymore. All right, okay, so I can also type rm some file.md. Okay, watch, it's going to disappear. Watch it disappear. Boom, now it's gone. Okay, it's gone. It's not even in the trash. You remove it from the terminal, it's gone. Like gone. Now, if I type rm new folder, I get an error. Because it's a folder, I have to say delete not only the folder, but what's inside the folder. It's kind of a safety check to make sure you don't delete a directory, folder, whatever, on accident. So I have to use this thing called a flag, -r is called an R flag, for recursive recursive. So I'm going to type remove rm-r, new folder, and then this will delete. Watch this. There we go. All right, yay. So there we've created and moved around and deleted files and folders in Linux. Don't be afraid. Nice and easy.